Welcome to this week's episode of Ben's Most Wanted Fugitives, where every week you can see the most wanted fugitives on the Bail Enforcement Network's radar. If you have any information about any fugitive in this video, contact Ben or your local law enforcement immediately. Do not attempt to apprehend. So in this week's video, we're going to close out 2015 with a quick update about some of the previous profiled cases. Our first update is about Ricky McCaskey. McCaskey was captured the same day we profiled him in video 1. Next up on our update list is none other than Mr. Affluenza himself, Ethan Couch. Ethan and his overprotective mother were both arrested in Mexico. Here's a news clip with a little more detailed information about Ethan Couch.
Affluenza teen Ethan Couch is back in the U.S. She was flown from Mexico to Los Angeles overnight, where she was handed over to U.S. Marshals. As for her son, though, he has won a temporary delay in his extradition. Let's get the latest on it. Gabe, good morning.
Savannah, good morning. There were a lot of fast-moving developments overnight. Ethan Couch's mother is expected back here in Texas to face a judge at some point. The question is when. Her son is still in Mexico, but for how long?
This morning, Tanya Couch, the mother of the so-called Affluenza teen, is back in the U.S. Deported from Mexico, she arrived in Los Angeles overnight.
People are going to want to know, what were you thinking?
Prosecutors in Texas planning to charge her with hindering an arrest for allegedly helping her son run from authorities, a felony that could put her behind bars for up to 10 years if she's convicted. Meanwhile, Ethan Couch was rushed from this immigration facility in Guadalajara to Mexico City. Earlier, his newly retained Mexican attorneys had filed paperwork to block his deportation. Now a judge must decide.
It's on their time schedule. We've seen these things happen as quickly as 2 weeks to 2 months, and it depends on the court system down there.
Jason Mills is an expert in deportation law.
Does this motion indicate that Ethan Couch wants to stay in Mexico for the long haul?
I think it does, or at least that Ethan wants to stay anywhere besides the United States.
This gritty apartment in Puerto Vallarta is where the Couches were arrested Monday following a 2-week international manhunt. Mexican authorities say the pair did not register when they crossed into the country in this pickup truck. A cell phone call they made to Domino's Pizza reportedly helped investigators pinpoint their location. Couch had been on the run since failing to check in with his probation officer. The 18-year-old killed 4 people when he drove drunk in 2013. The defense argued he grew up too affluent to know right from wrong, and a judge gave him 10 years probation rather than jail time. Investigators are now checking whether friends or relatives knew about the Couch's escape plans. The sheriff says the pair threw a going-away party before they went missing.
It's just another perfect example of the arrogance that the entire family has.
In his first public comments since their disappearance, Ethan Couch's father released a written statement through his attorney saying that he is fully cooperating with the investigation. Investigators do not believe he helped them run from the law.
Now we'll close out 2015 with a couple of cases from the Wichita Falls, Texas area. And first on our list is Joseph Castillo. Castillo was wanted for a bond revocation and manufacturing of a delivering of a controlled substance. Castillo is considered dangerous but not too smart. Next on our list is Diane Nagel. Carly is wanted for a bond forfeiture for possession of a controlled substance. Carly will fight if confronted and is also known to run, although she will not run to court. That wraps it up for 2015, but before we go, I want to know, what do you think? Is Ethan's mom going way too far and being overprotective? What would you do or not do to protect your loved ones? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section below, because I'd love to get some feedback on this. Here's what you can do to help your community stay safe. Number 1, subscribe to this channel and share the wanted videos with your friends and other social media. Number 2, if you see something, say something. And number 3, click the link in the description to learn how to capture and collect rewards. That's all for now. We'll see you next Friday for another edition of Ben's Most Wanted Fugitives.